Gorgeous morning here in the Mid-South. It's a perfect day for going for a walk and a perfect day for memorizing some scripture. I find that walking helps my brain to actually focus better on the word. I also have note cards that I use. I want to show you how I use these note cards. So I write on the one side just the first letter of every word. On the line side, I write out the whole verse and I use kind of some pictures. But when I look at it, I only look at this side, and these letters will help me to remember, kind of jog my brain what the next verse is. So let's try it. James chapter 1, verses 2 through 15. Count it all joy, my brothers, when you meet trials of various kinds, for you know that the testing of your faith produces steadfastness, and that steadfastness have its full effect, that you may be perfect and complete, lacking in nothing. If any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask God, who gives generously to all without reproach, and it will be given to him. If any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask God, who gives generously to all without reproach, and it will be given to him. If any of you lacks wisdom, I did that one. Okay, but let him ask in faith with no doubting. For the one who doubts is like a wave on the sea that is driven and tossed by the wind. That person must not suppose that he will receive anything from the Lord. He is a double-minded man, unstable in all his ways. Unstable in all his ways. But let the lowly brother, let the lowly brother boast in his exaltation, and the rich in his humiliation, because like a flower of the grass, he will fade away. For the sun rises with its scorching heat and withers the grass, and the grass withers and its flower falls. So too will the rich man fade away in the midst of his pursuit. Blessed is the man who remains steadfast under trial, for when he has stood the test, he will receive the crown of life which God has promised to those who love him. Those who love him. But okay, let me look. Good morning. Let no one say when he is tempted, I'm being tempted by God.
It made sense.
It made sense in the moment. Let no one say when he is tempted, I'm being tempted by God. For God cannot be tempted with evil, and he himself tempts no one. But each person is tempted when he is lured and enticed by his own desire. And desire, when it has conceived, brings forth sin. And sin, when it is fully grown, brings forth death. James chapter 1, verses 2 through 15. So what I find in memorizing scripture is that if you will try to really remember and be thinking about what the words say, it'll help you to think of the next passage. I try and memorize kind of one verse a day and just keep going, and not realistically that I can memorize 15 verses in 15 days. So then it's like, okay, this week I got 3 verses, and next week I got 3 more verses, and it might take me a month to memorize a passage like that. But you know, if you don't ever start, then you never started, and you won't get any done. So what are you working on memorizing? And what kind of techniques do you use? I'd love to hear your thoughts.
Total distance 1 mile. Total time 20 minutes and 40 seconds. Split pace 20 minutes 40 seconds per mile.